Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jess, your host for Mondays on the Beaver Bunch, and I have to give a special shout out to my girl Gabi. I think it's Gabi. Now, I thought maybe it might be Gabby, and maybe I heard her wrong, but I'm pretty sure she said Gabi, from Tennessee. And the reason that I'm not positive about her name is because we were standing inside the House of Blues venue, and it was really loud, so it was hard for me to hear how she said her name, but she told Mary, and I think she said Gabi. So, special shout out to you. It was super nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming to the event. I hope you had a fantastic time. I'm sorry that we didn't see you too much later on in the evening. We were hosting an event downstairs, so we sort of got caught up. But I was really happy to meet you, and I hope you had a really good time in San Diego. This week we are addressing one person, one topic, and that is this. She is a 16-year-old lesbian who's dating a 17-year-old girl. The girl that she's dating is, I guess, sort of having a hard time realizing that she might be bisexual, gay, anything of this sort. And so when they're behind closed doors, they're similar to what it is to be girlfriends or to dating. But when they're out in public, the girl that she's dating is not even acknowledging that they're together, not acknowledging that they're dating, and she's extremely vocal about being interested in boys only, which is a really hard spot to be in, especially for the person who wrote into us, who defines herself as being lesbian, and it sounds like she's pretty much knows what she wants and what she's interested in. So, this topic it's a tough topic. I've made this video at least 5 times and I can't quite get my advice out there without sounding too preachy. So I'm going to at least preface it by saying this is my advice only, and it's not necessarily something that everybody should take. My experience in this matter is that I dated a girl for 1 year, an entire year, and she never acknowledged that we were together, and I let it go on for an entire year before I picked up my cojones and I walked out and I started my life again, and I've never been happier since. But keep in mind that I was also in my early 20s, and it's difficult, especially when you're 16. I mean, you should still be in high school. That in and of itself is a whole new ball game. So you're dealing with coming out and realizing that you're gay, or at least interested in the same sex, and it's also really different. Mary actually mentioned this to me earlier, and it was a really great point. You're also realizing what it is to be affectionate with someone that you are romantically involved with. I mean, that's a really big deal. I remember how awkward it was for me to be affectionate with the girl that I was dating when I was in high school, and as amazing as it was, I still felt so awkward. Like, I didn't know if she wanted me to hold her hand in public. I didn't know how she felt, and so like I said, it's really hard for me to give my advice and my opinion on this because anything I say can be taken or misconstrued, and so only do what you feel comfortable with. Don't push yourself to do something that you don't want to do. Don't push yourself too far out of your comfort zone unless you know for sure that you can handle it. So this is my advice. This is the advice that I can give you. Just know that these are moments only, and they will pass just as, your Algebra 1 class is going to pass. Like, you're going to get through it, whether you love it, whether you hate it, but always take from this moment and these experiences something. Take something positive. Whether the experience itself was negative or positive, try to take something from that and learn from how you were and how the person was that you were with, and learn from it. Take it to the next relationship and remember, like, oh, well, I was this way and I allowed this to happen. Maybe in my next relationship, I won't be so lenient and I won't allow these things to happen. There's got to be an open line of communication. And that's key. I know I've said this before and I sound really redundant. Maybe you don't have an open line of communication with this person. So perhaps you should either open up that line or take that advice with you when you enter a new relationship, and make sure that you always talk about how you're feeling, because it sounds like either she doesn't know you're feeling this way or she doesn't care that you're feeling this way. I hope that makes sense. So that's my advice, my opinion, anything like that. And I hope that everything works out the way that you would like it to. I don't know. Maybe the rest of the beavers have some better advice for you, but that's it for me. I hope you have a really fantastic week and good luck with this situation. I will see you guys next Monday. Bye guys.